this feeling, baby, we're invincible.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Notts County. As always, if you're enjoying the save, drop a like on the video, that'd be tremendous. Today we thought, start on the page of Ahmed iTouch, and apparently that is how his name is pronounced, iTouch, so that's kind of cool. And frankly, like, with that first touch, maybe if it was a bit bluer, we could justify his name a little bit more, but still, he's an excellent player. Long may he continue to reign. I think he's only going to get better, and that's kind of the key thing. I know we paid a lot of money for him, but long term, I think this guy has got proper world beater potential. He and Lever on that side. We've got so many young players to build this team around, particularly on the left hand side now, even with Darren Lever. But Juan Terso's still got plenty of room to improve. He's just been put down the pecking order slightly. Have you ever had a player that scores like Messi or Ronaldo in real life? I think the closest we ever had probably was Norman Millington, in all honesty, on the Portsmouth save. He, I think, got close to 40 Premier League goals one season, which is about that sort of numbers. I think that Marcelo Di Placido at Roma probably had that kind of potential, but we weren't there long enough to see. But generally speaking, no. The closest I usually, when we get to the Premier League, managed to get myself a 30 goal a season striker, which is, again, phenomenal, but it's not quite Messi Ronaldo numbers. I assume you guys probably have. Let me know your best ones in the comments. That segment was ridiculous. What on earth is he doing? Match fixing at the top level is horrendous. Yes, that Bayern game was truly something to behold. To win 5-1 there really has just come out of nowhere, but it's really, really helped us massively. It means today, it's not really a free hit, because we do really want to win this group to make sure we've got the best chance in the next round. But the fact that we qualified out of this group after 4 matches was very, very surprising indeed, and shows that Bayern Munich seemed to have fallen slightly. Are you going to switch to 3D highlights soon? I thought I wouldn't be able to see everything I wanted on 3D highlights, but I've tried it nevertheless, and I'm used to it now. It would be good to see your channel use it now. It's been there for years, and most of the FM base use it. I don't not use it because it's like new. I use it because I didn't like it. However, I've been playing with it on stream, and I'm actually liking it a lot more. My biggest concern about using it and switching over to it would be that I can't see enough tactically. That's my concern. Like with Uniao, we're playing with an existing tactic I've already built, so I don't really have to make a lot of tactical changes, and I'm concerned that I might not be able to notice things as easily if I switch over. But I am considering it for the next save, so let me know what you think about that, because I might finally make the switch over to 3D completely. So just thinking about it. Right, this is a bit of a weird episode. We've had a game off camera, we're playing a game today, and then we're going to go do a load more off camera and come back in like probably about an hour from now to finish things off. Bit of a weird one, but I felt it was best to get both Champions League games as the highlights, because why the hell not? So first up, we went to the Emirates, and honestly, this was gutting. We should have won this game. I'm very surprised. This is really impressive. I decided that I'd go back to the attacking wood, because weirdly, I feel like we actually play better against the big teams when we play the more aggressive approach with the high line. Not sure why, but it did seem to work quite well today. Took a risk, and I think it paid off. Then again, we don't know what would have happened, I suppose, had I played the slightly more conservative approach. But still, we should have won this match. It was really frustrating. Great chances created. Should have... but still, getting a draw away at Arsenal isn't the end of the world. I always like to look at a draw away at any of the big rivals is a good result, provided we can win the home games. So I'm pleased with that. Just very briefly, that leaves us in 3rd spot. Level on points with Arsenal, of course, and we're still... I mean, we're not catching Man United at the moment. They are flying away at the top. We're unbeaten in quite some time, but it is still very, very tight in those positions. 3 points separate 3rd place us and 9th place Leeds. And to be honest, we're not even on 2 points a game just yet, so we do need to pick our act up a little bit. Start to close in on the likes of Chelsea, but I think United could be the team to beat this year, quite comfortably. And Jordi Ferrer already has 9 goals in the league. Guerra needs to catch up. But today, it's Champions League. That's what we care about. Let's get into it. So we're actually the early game, and they are missing Zaniolo and Auer. Very important players. I don't know about Yamada, but this could be useful for us. So, what do we fancy? Lever's back. Surely iTouch can play, or has he got a suspension or something? Why on earth would I play? I mean, I guess he's not super fit, but like, come on now. That's just not happening. iTouch is going to be starting this. That's the strongest lineup we can put out, and we're going to put the damn thing out for... Yeah, definitely. A lot of players moving in the right directions in good areas, which is good. iTouch is doing well. Beckart, Acevedo, which is nice. It appears that Zaniolo is starting, which is odd. They actually are lining up like that, so I'm tempted to just go straight to the wings, because they're not going to be able to cope with 2 sets of wide players. They're going to have to pull their midfielders out to deal with it. And also stretch their centre-backs when we get in behind, which means there'll be, in theory, good opportunities for little breakaways. And also, I think I'm still on the attacking one rather than the other one, which is annoying, but actually might make more sense today. No, I might switch to the... It works so well against Bayern Munich away from home. I'm going to try it, but I am going to go to the wide areas today. We can always switch if things don't seem quite right for us. It's a Celso and Pinto partnership at the back today. Got the little tin around there as well. Cabral, he's only just back from sort of injuries, I think. So, yeah, hopefully... we've just got to win this. This is huge for us. A win against Atletico today would win us the group. I'm certain of that. And whew, can he get the ball back? Not quite. He's still got it. And Guerra! Oh. Because if they want to get width, they have to use their fullbacks rather than bringing wingers into the play. Unfortunately, Alberto is one of those wingback. I touch. Ball in and Celso off the crossbar. And oh my god, how many times in this group have we hit the crossbar? That's actually really nice from Suarez there. Finding those little gaps in the midfield to pass these balls to. And Becker, that's poor. This game's oddly paced. There's shots, but no actual chances for either team, really. It's been quite stagnant from an attacking perspective. Nobody's really breaking down the other side. It's sort of mostly, not even half chances. They're like quarter chances today. Cabral. And all bit of fortune as it falls to Jean Carlos. Becker! Oh, the best sort of opportunity of the whole half there falls to Euron Becker. I almost feel like we should continue the press. And I wonder if moving to our slightly different... Oh god, Fabio Silva's in. Get across to him. Good save by Suarez, it's wide. Okay. I wonder if being a slightly more aggressive press in the second half could do the difference. Because remember, they're playing Basel on the final day of the season. Like, they will beat Basel. And if we get a draw here and it's 0-0, then it's pointless to us. We need to get the win. So, second half, more aggressive, higher press, really try and force them back and get amongst them a bit more. Because I noticed they like playing back to their goalkeeper, but if we charge them down a little bit and rush them, we might get more joy. Or we'll get played through as a result of doing it, but we've got to take the risk. This is what I was afraid of by doing that. It just leaves a little bit... Wow. I mean, that's what I mean. Right there, huge opportunity. Jean Carlos. Ball over the top for Guerra. One-touch finish. Oh, that was what I'm talking about. Those little opportunities there. Acevedo, ball all the way across and Cabral, and it's not good enough. Yeah, they've definitely got us potentially on the break in this second period, but we've got to be careful here. Just don't let him go all the way through. Campbell does well. Oh, great save from Suarez. Those stupid back pass tackles, man. Right, they've created a lot of chances in this second half, to be fair, and we are riding our luck, but it was the only way we could do it to actually create more chances ourselves, it would seem. I feel like we're very likely to lose this match if we carry on playing like this, and I want to try and figure out some kind of method, some way of changing things without compromising the defensive stability as much. Cabral might be able to get past someone, though. He does! Dubois, and it's over again! Right, 7 minutes. We're going to get some balls out wide and some whipped crosses. Just get those balls in the box. See if we can't come up with a miracle late winner. Tipped away by Suarez. They would deserve the win, in fairness. They have created the better chances on the night. We've just not quite been able to handle it. If anything, I'd say a draw for us would be a pretty damn good result. Cabral. We've got a chance here. 2 minutes left in normal time. Cabral's on the wrong wing, though, and he's been hacked down by Lautaro Martinez. Go on, Suarez. Lovely ball for Assman. Just got to... Oh, finds Darren Lever straight away. Got chances here. Guerra's in! Yes! Atletico 0, Notts County 1. Jose Lelsingera in the 92nd minute might well have just won us our Champions League group potentially. Oh my god, what a ball from Darren Lever, by the way. Lovely run, slide rule ball, lovely first touch from Guerra, and a comfortable finish for his 8th goal of the year. He's not in amazing goal scoring form, but that is massive. Come on! Oh, what a win that would be. That would literally mean the world to our season for us to come here and grab a victory. Guerra slides it. Yes! That's huge. Atletico 0, Notts County 1. We mugged them off a little bit, bided our time, and a lovely ball through from Darren Lever rescues us in the 92nd minute, and we've got a real shot of winning this group now. I think we may well have already basically won it, because even if we lose to Bayern and Atletico win their match, we've got a better head-to-head than them now because of the draw. Yes! Oh, I did not expect us to win this group, if I'm honest. Only 2 goals conceded so far as well. Amazing stuff. Whew, right. Some games off camera, come back for Bayern. Let's try and make this 16 points from this group. That'll be quite something. I'll see you guys in a minute. Right, we're back. Quite a few games off camera, so we need to talk about this. Get through it relatively quickly, though, because Bayern, of course. So, first up, we beat West Ham 2-0. Relatively comfortable performance on the night. Paulo Assman gave us the win in the 73rd minute. Greg Campbell then actually scored from open play in the 86th before missing a penalty in the 90th, which Gael Perrier gave away. So it should have been 3-0, but it doesn't matter. 2-0 is great. But then, even better was us going to City and winning the game 3-1. We did not deserve even a point out of this, I've got to be honest. We scored 2 early goals through Remy Dubois. First was a header from a corner. Second was just a nice piece of play where he broke forward and slotted it home, just like that one we saw in a live com a little while ago. So for him to score a brace early doors, I thought, oh good, 2-0 up in Manchester. Where's this gone wrong before? They then did get one back through Danny relatively quick after that, and I was concerned. And after that, it was just a City onslaught. I think they created like 7 or 8 chances against us in this game, and Mostly half chances, but nevertheless, they still should have won this match, I would have thought. And then we got a corner in the 90th minute, which Celso was able to dispatch to give us a win at the City of Manchester Stadium, or the Etihad rather, and Manchester United and Liverpool drew, which helped us out massively. As lastly, we had a relatively straightforward, very, very comfortable victory against Everton. Jean Carlos was phenomenal. Assman was phenomenal. Becker, look at the key passes for all the creative players. Darren Lever, though, scored himself a brace, was man of the match. Jean Carlos assisted both goals. We could have had more, but it doesn't matter. More importantly, Manchester United lost at Crystal Palace with Thomas Stefanek scoring 2 goals, which gave them the victory over United. Hey, he's finally done something for us, and it turns out all he had to do was not be here. Also, City had a Ugandan goalkeeper, which I thought was kind of cool, and we're into second spot. Only 3 points behind Manchester United now. We are starting to catch them up. It's still very tight at the top. Chelsea have lost a lot of points lately and haven't won in their last 5 now, and has allowed us to completely overtake them as Leeds now slip into 5th place. So it's looking a lot more bright for us now, which is very, very nice indeed. In addition to that, in our last 7 competitive matches, we've only conceded 1 goal, and it was the Danny goal against Manchester City. Clean sheets have been very, very much in vogue for us lately, and it's really nice to see. We do look much more stable at the back. As amazingly, Leicester are now bottom of the Premier League as Forest have actually overtaken them. So let's get into Bayern today. Big stuff. And you'll see that next up, Manchester City are playing Liverpool soon. And Man United play Chelsea. We've got a chance. We really do. So a few little issues, of course. Beckhardt can't play, but it's not the end of the world. We're going to, of course, go with this approach because it works so well in Germany. Switch a few things around here. Some players should be able to return to the lineup. Acevedo suspended, which is annoying. So Keskin's going to have to start. Itach or Lever. Oh, it's still going to be Itach. I mean, look at the... He has performed very, very well. That's all good. Assman and Dubois in the midfield, but obviously we'll swap them over so they're on the correct feet. This should be a solid lineup. I genuinely don't believe there is any way that that Atleti can finish above us. Like, if we could get to the point where we've conceded 1 goal in 8 competitive matches, and that includes Champions League games, I would be very, very confident in that, considering that we would have also only conceded 2 goals in our Champions League group in that case, given where it is. But as things stand, even, with the draw, we'd still finish top of the group. This is really, really good. I'm so pleased for the lads that they, not only, this was a crazy difficult group, but for us to actually come out on top of it with some heroics is phenomenal. But I'm still concerned that Guerra's not scoring as many goals as I'd like at the moment. He's only got 8 for the year already, and I think at this point last year he was on to close to 15, and Itach is already through. Strategically, things don't seem to be right for us today. I think at home against the bigger sides, it seems that more front foot is probably required. Itach is, completely wrong-footed the keeper. We've got to get more aggressive in winning the ball back off Bayern right now. They're keeping hold of it way too much. Not doing a great deal with it, but I feel like we're just giving them chances by doing that. Assman, Cabral, nice work. Jean Carlos has got room. Gets inside, can't get the shot away. And Basel have equalised against Atleti. Goodness me. Maybe they'll end up buggering up on the final day. Who knows? It's really not been a good performance from us at all. But we might get lucky. Who knows? Turgerson. Guerra, Assman, Dos Santos, he's got space. Good strike, good save. Assman. Brought on some of the youngsters to give him a little run out. Piszczek particularly, I think he needs to get some more game time. Turgerson, this is a nice little intricate play. Assman's going to shoot here. You feel and he smashes it home. Paulo Assman, Notts County 1, Bayern Munich 0. It's been a pretty poor performance here, but we are scraping it out, and it's Paulo Assman again. He's been a bit in and out of the team, so it's nice work from really nice tight football here. Like, little triangles, just knocking it in between each other. Assman finally opens up for him. This is where he can really flourish with a thunderous strike, and it's 1-0. Perfect. Out wide. Picked up by Campbell. He's got to fire this through for someone. Finds De Los Santos. Round the side for Turgerson. And a good save again. Okay, we looked a lot better in this second period. It's been all us. Itach with the delivery. Lovely ball. And it's in off the post. And it's Celso with the goal. Ahmed Itach with the assist. Yeah. Second half has been completely not scouted. We just needed to get a bit more aggressive with them in the end, it turns out. That approach worked pretty well away from home, but at home against the bigger sides, it does seem like you really do have to get a bit more into them. But once again, really poor again from Jose Nelson Guerra. He just doesn't look involved. Even when we play the more aggressive approach now, he just seems to be totally lacking in chances and confidence. Oh, God, don't concede. Great save from Suarez to hold on to the clean sheet. Oh, Greg Campbell, what are you doing, buddy? Assman's won it. He's got options left. Well, mostly left. He's gone for... Oh, he scored! Paulo Assman makes it 2-0. He's got 3 goals in, like, his last few matches. All of a sudden, he's flown into the team and is smashing them. That was all his own work. To be honest, he tracks Furling into the corner here, wins it off of him quite nicely, and then he's got so much to do here. A little bit of distraction for De Los Santos, but the keeper should be doing better with that. Maybe he's in the way a little bit, whatever. It's 3-0. Bayern are not a very good side, are they, at the moment? Just took us being a bit more aggressive in the second period to wipe the floor with them. 3-0, another clean sheet. Goals for Paulo Assman and 1 for Celso in there too. Comfortable as you like. But again, Guerra just really underperforming. Assman phenomenal. 16 points out of this group is phenomenal. I did not think that the draw would be... When we got that draw at home against Atleti, I thought everything was going to go wrong for us. But we've won 5 in a row in it since then and only conceded 1 goal. Brilliant. Really, really good. So of the groups that have finished, we could play Barcelona, annoyingly. We could not play Chelsea. Porto would be an interesting one. There's a good chance that it could be Ajax. Can't get Arsenal. Milan would be tough. And then Real Madrid. What's the bet we get Real Madrid from this group down here? I bet it. But obviously that isn't going to be for a while yet. I'm not entirely sure what to do as the next game. Oh, actually, yes, I am very sure of that because we've got, look at this little run here. Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United. But I feel like Liverpool, Man United double live comps, since they're the top two with us, would be very, very fun to do. So we'll do a few little games off camera. Bournemouth there, toughy. Norwich at home should be easily enough. And Chelsea, if they can't pull their form out, although they did just beat Bordeaux 6-0, they might be quite difficult as well. This is an important run of matches. Liverpool and Man United wins at home. If we can beat both of them, that would be enormous for our chances of winning the league this year, because I really do want it. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have, things are going well. Only 1 goal conceded in our last 8 matches is phenomenal. Drop a like, that'd be tremendous. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Also go follow on Twitch. I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11:30 AM and sometimes on weekends as well. I'll see you guys very, very soon. As always, hold your gun. Capybara. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.